Hi everyone, Assalamu alaikum. Ramadan Mubarak to all. Wish you all a happy, safe, and blessed Ramadan. So, today you will see and have an idea for Ramadan preparation for 2021. So, without wasting time, let's get into it. So, let's begin with samosa sheets. So, for this, we need 6 cup of that is 250 ml all purpose flour, salt as per your taste, and 3 tablespoons of cooking oil. Now give a quick mix and then add water little at a time and knead dough as we do for chapati. Now it's done, let it rest for 15 to 20 minutes. Now take a small portion out of it like we take for puri. So for the first batch, we'll make with 6 small balls. Now start flatten it, same as we do for puri. So for the first layer, let's spread some oil and then top of it, sprinkle some all-purpose flour evenly. Now continue layering with the rest with same procedure. So let's start to flatten it in a big circle, but be careful not to overdo it because it will stick to each other. So now in a low to medium heat tawa, let's cook both the sides 30 to 45 seconds. each side and slowly and carefully peel the sheets off. Here, please do consider the timing, only 30 to 45 seconds each side. Otherwise, if we overcooked or if we keep more than 1 minute, it becomes crispy sheets and it will be for no use. Don't worry about the edges, later we'll cut and make a good shape. Look, here you can see thin sheet. It's seen through. This is a perfect way of making samosa sheets. Here you have to cut all the sides to get nice neat look for samosa sheets or spring roll sheets. So for the another batch, if you want, you can make for spring roll, meatballs, etc. Now let's wrap all these sheets in an airtight bag. So now let's move to see how we can maximum shelf life the basic go-to ingredients. So first let's wash it off all these green leaves gently. For the green chilies, we have to take the stems out, then wash. So after washing, let's keep for drying by keeping kitchen tissue or clean cotton towel underneath. Here our green leaves and green chilies are clean and dried. Now take a airtight container and place a 2 kitchen tissue underneath. Now keep our clean and dried leaves and then cover with that with another tissue. If you don't have a container, you can just wrap the leaves in a kitchen tissue and then you can just keep in a Ziploc bag. If you do the same process as I did, you can keep it for more than 2 weeks. The reason behind the minimum shelf life it indicates if you don't store it correctly and also because of moisture content. Now cover with another tissue and close it. So next let's move to another preparation. Here we can know about why we freeze crispy fried onions. As we all know, we can use fried onions for biryanis, Arab dishes, curries, and for garnishing some snacks. And here I am storing this crispy fried onions because especially it will enhance the flavors in Nadan curries, that is desi curries. Not only in this, you can add all other curries too. But while adding in curries, you have to make powder form. To store fried onions, all we need to do is take a clean zip pouch or an airtight container. Transfer the crispy fried onions into it and freeze in a freezer until any use. Whenever you need, just pop it out of the freezer, scoop the required amount and immediately put it back into the freezer. If we store in an airtight container or zip pouch, they will keep well in fridge for about 1 to 3 weeks. So here it is, our crispy fried onions. After cooling down, in one pouch I'm keeping only for biryanis, Arab dishes like that, and other pouch is only for curries. Here I'm crushing like that so that you will get instant powder form. So moving on, next I'm roasting some of my most favorite spices which give my dishes nice flavor and aroma. Here I'm roasting small quantity of fenugreek seeds and fennel seeds. Mix both the seeds until you get the roasted smell. Unlike the seeds, fenugreek powder can lose its aroma quite soon. Hence, powder in small quantities as and when needed. And also these two seeds is known to have a great medicinal properties, especially for cleansing body. These aromatic seeds have highly impressive health benefits. Roasting will enhance the flavor and aroma, making the powder all the more desirable. It's always better to buy whole seeds and roast and then grind them at home for maximum taste and also to avoid contamination. So next, let's prepare cashew butter to make instant curries like butter chicken curries, paneer, etc. This cashew butter will keep well in fridge for about 1 to 2 weeks. So here I am roasting 2 cups of cashew nuts. Be careful while roasting, it may burn so fast, so that without taking your hand, continue mixing until you get light brown color. Now grind all the roasted cashews till you get nice powder form. Here it's done. Now add 2 tablespoons of cooking oil and 1 teaspoon of salt. Now blend them until you get nice smooth paste. The consistency should be like this. You have to blend it until you get like this texture. So the next, let's prepare breadcrumbs. It's simple, but we use almost in every snacks. And also this recipe will give shelf life for about 2 to 3 weeks. So first let's toast some breads. I'm toasting here 10 to 12 breads here. So toast till you get light brown in color. Before grinding, let it cool for some time, but not completely. Now cut it into small pieces and grind. If you want spicy breadcrumbs, you have to do first is grind some bread. After grinding, put it in low to medium pan and roast. While roasting, add some half of teaspoon of paprika powder, garlic powder, onion powder, dried red chili flakes and oregano. And then roast until you get slightly crisp texture. Here our plain breadcrumbs is done. Now let's store it in airtight container. So the next preparation is very useful for busy moms and those who have small kids. So here I'm preparing half cooked chapatis. We can freeze this for a month. So I'm taking 6 cups of wheat flour to make 20 chapatis. So next, salt as per your taste and 3 tablespoons of cooking oil. Now give a quick mix and then add water little at a time and then knead a dough for about 8 to 10 minutes. So kneading is done. Now let it rest for 25 to 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, look, here we got nice smooth dough. Now take it out and divide into 2 portions. Now sprinkle some wheat flour on the countertop and top of the dough. Now start flattening into big circle and spread some oil top of it evenly. Now fold it from both the sides and cut it into 9 to 10 pieces. As we do, now flatten all the chapatis. Now let's half cooked in medium to low heat tawa. Cook both the sides 30 seconds each. Here you have to be careful not to allow brown spots to visible. Now do like this with the rest. Now allow it to completely cool down and then keep it in Ziploc bags. Here goes our chapatis done to freeze. I hope you all like my Ramadan preparation video. If you have any suggestion or doubt regarding any of these, please comment down below or you can DM me on my Instagram page. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe. Bye bye.